Hi guys, as you know that a few months ago, Samsung has launched their S20 series of phones. So today we are going to share with you another new S20 series phone called S20 FE. So without further ado, let's go. Samsung S20 series consists of three types of models. One of the models called S20 5G, which costs about $3,999, and there's another one called S20 Plus, which costs about $4,399. Besides that, they also launched the S20 Ultra, where it priced from $4,999 too. So recently, they have launched another new versions of the S20 to cater to those Samsung fans who would like to have a more economical flagship phone. So it's called Samsung S20 FE 5G. FE actually stands for Fans Editions, which costs about 2,699 ringgit for the 128 gig. So today I'm going to share with you this Samsung Galaxy S20 FE and why it is the cheapest among the S20 series. So before we start, let's see what do they have in this box. So basically, as usual, they have the S20 logo on the front and the model name here, S20 FE 5G. So this is the front box. As usual, they have nothing much here, quite simple. At the back here, there's nothing too. So let's check out what do they have inside. So the first thing that we got from this box is the Samsung S20 5G phone. So this is the cloudy blue model, which is very nice on the first impression. Let's see what do we have inside here before we proceed with this phone. We have the 15 watts charger adapter and of course the cables. So this is what we have inside here. I think we do not have anything else that is packed in this box. So let's put it aside here. Oh, they do have another box here. So this box, they have the pins to open the SIM card door, and they have a small quick start guide in the box as well. I guess that's all that is in the box. Let's check out this phone. Why this Samsung S20 FE is the cheapest among all? If I can see from here, compared to the S20 during the launch, it's the material of this phone. So if you can see, this phone is made of plastic instead of glass. So if you have the S20 or Ultra one, they are having the glass material one. But this one is good because it seems like it is lighter compared to the S20 Ultra and S20 Plus. So in terms of the finishing, it is a matte finishing, where I felt that it is really nice to hold and it will actually reduce the fingerprints on the back of this side compared to the glass one. And one more thing that I like the most is the glass, like the one in this iPhone. If you drop, you will definitely be cracking. So I believe that this is a good one for me. So this glass screen, it is made with the Infinity OLED screen, which is a new technology for them, and the color of this screen will be much more nicer compared to the older phones. But one of the things that they do not have in this S20 FE is the stylus pen. If you can see from the previous launch, the S20 series has the stylus pens for you to write on top of this screen. But for this model, they do not have any stylus pen. So this is one of the things, I guess, that they have saved in terms of the costing for this phone. Secondly, This phone is the same as other S20 series. It is IPX8 waterproof, means that you will not be worried that if it is being splashed with water, and it is a micro SD support as well. So in terms of the battery, they have the 4500 mAh battery. Compared to the Ultra, they have the 5000 mAh one, but anyway, this 4500 could actually last you for a full day of work and play, which you do not need to recharge it in the middle of the day. So it is a good one for me, I felt, compared to the other phones that I'm using, which I need to actually charge at least one more time in the middle of the day. So it is good. But even though if you really use it heavily, they have the supercharging mode where you can actually charge for 5 minutes and you can get quite a good sum of battery power in this phone. This phone also supports the wireless charging 2.0, where you can charge wirelessly wherever you go as well. And one of the things that I like the most about this phone is they have the wireless power share. Wireless power share is not the wireless charging. It's actually functions that you can charge other device wirelessly with this phone. So this phone actually can serve as a wireless power bank also. This is one of the first phone that have the power share functions in the market. So for this model, they have two types of storage. One is 128 and one is the 256. And it costs 2,699 for the 128 gigs and 3,399 for the 256 gig storage. Besides that, about the screen lock, they have three types of screen lock. One is through password, face recognition, and another one is through fingerprint. So you can choose either one or you can choose three of it. So just in case that you forgot one of the password, you can still use your fingerprint or your face to open up the phone. How about the camera? Normally we'll focus a lot on the phone camera. So for this camera at the back here, if you can see, they have three camera lens here. So what is this three camera lens? One is the telephoto lens, where you have 8 megapixels of photos in this lens. In this telephoto lens also, they have the 3 times optical zoom. So besides that, they also have the 30 super resolution zoom. That was a good one if you wanted to zoom in into a much more further space to check out on the objects. But for me, it is not advisable for you to zoom more than 6 times of the length. This is because after the 6 times zoom, you will actually see a significant drop in terms of the resolutions. And then the second lens is the wide angle lens, where you have 12 megapixels of wide angle lens in this back camera. And the third one is also the 12 megapixel ultra wide camera, where you can actually have a super wide view on your photos and videos as well. This camera also can record 4K video, and if you would like to record some of your vlogs with this phone, it is possible also. I've tried out in terms of the front camera, and I found out that it is quite good for us to do any moving walking vlog as well. So that's all for the back screen. How about the front screen here? This front camera is a 32 megapixel camera, where you can use it to take your selfies, can do your own vlog chatting with the phone as well. There's another good function in this phone is they have the mic mode for the photos. It is available on the back and even on the front as well. Now you can have a better photo quality even though you are shooting photos at night. Besides that, they have a pro camera functions in this phone. So what is this pro camera about? The pro camera is specifically made for those professional photographers or videographers where they prefer to have the manual settings for themselves, so they can set the exposure and also the aperture and maybe even the white balance by themselves. So from there, they can actually have whatever colors that suits their styles. So that pro camera will actually applicable for photos and even videos, which is amazing functions to have in a phone. And I think all the professional videographers and photographers would love these functions. Besides that, let's talk about the video. So I've tried to use this to walk around and shoot some video footages, and I found out that the video stabilization is really good. So even though I'm holding this and do 3 types of zooming, means that we have the wide angle lens, the normal length, and also 3 times zoom while walking, the video footages were still very stable. Besides these 3 length of zoom, they actually have 7 types of zoom for videos, which is 0.5 angle lens, 1 times, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 10 and 12 times. So you can actually zoom up to 12 times if you want, but as usual, I don't recommend you to go for the maximum zoom, because the resolutions will definitely drop, because this is an optical zoom lens. So what makes this Samsung Galaxy S20 so special? One of the functions that I like the most, as you can see from my previous media experience session, is they can sync up to 2 earphones. If you're watching a movie or a certain music and you would like to share with the people around you, earbuds is something that is very personal to us, and it is not so hygienic to share with the other people your own personal earphone. So if you have your own personal earbuds and your family or friends have their own earbuds, they can actually use their own earbuds to listen to the movies or songs that you have here together with you. So that is a really good one, especially when you go for travel with your friends and you would like to share some movies and watching together. This is really good functions to have in your phone. So besides that, the second functions that I love the most about this phone is the wireless power share, where you can charge other devices wirelessly using this phone. So you can charge your earbuds, you can even charge your other phones with this phone. This function will come handy where you go for a long day trip or even traveling. Sometimes we do not have enough power bank, or our power bank was running out of battery. This phone could save us from this type of troubles. So one more thing about this screen. This screen has the 120 Hz fast smooth scrolling, where you can scroll the phone very conveniently, fast and smooth. But if you would like to save some of the battery, you can lower it down to 60 Hz to save on your battery life. This is a good news for all the gamers in the market. Besides the fast and smooth scrolling in this phone, they also equipped with the 5G network speed, which will make your live game faster. They even have the Qualcomm Snapdragon 865G mobile platform, where in this phone you will have a much more faster processor for you to play your action games. So with all this function, you can play your games real time with little lag, and this will actually make your gaming experience much more favorable. This phone will be super smooth for you to be used. Besides that, as a gamer, one of the most frustrating things that you will have is while you are playing your games, your phone start ringing, your notifications start coming in, and it interrupts your game and also your gaming experience. This phone, they have the game booster where you can block your calls and also notification while you are playing the games. So you can go into the game booster and select what type of notifications that you would like to mute while you are playing the games. They also have the new invented technology called Samsung DeX. What is this Samsung DeX about? This Samsung DeX enables you to connect to your Samsung TV, your tablets, wirelessly, and even your PC or Mac if you download the apps. into your PC or Mac. So it means that if you go for any presentation, you can use this as a remote and also a presentation tools where you can work up all your PowerPoints and save it into this phone and use this to transfer to certain PC or Mac to project it onto a projector or a screen while you are controlling the whole presentation through your phone. So this is one of the functions that I think it is very useful for me. Even if I'm not working, I can use this phone to actually watch movie and also control what I'm watching on my TV. So that's all folks for my video today. I hope that you like my overview on this Samsung S20 FE. This is the cheapest versions phone that is available in the S20 series, and with 2,699, I felt that this phone is really worthwhile to buy. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.